Looking to give back this holiday season? Donate to the Army Historical Foundation. For 40 years, the Army Historical Foundation has ensured our nation never forgets the sacrifices of those who serve. As the Army's nonprofit partner, the foundation constructed the National Museum of the United States Army. The foundation's work also extends beyond the museum's walls, restoring artifacts, touring historic battlefields, and remembering all we owe to America's Army veterans. Donate today at armyhistory.org.
At Henson, we're looking forward to the holidays, and that means more time in the kitchen. Now, imagine your trusty kitchen knife had a wobbly handle. You'd be nervous. Well, the same is true in shaving. Most razors on the market today don't support the blades well enough, allowing them to flex and bend. This is a source of razor burn. At Henson, we used our 20 years of aerospace manufacturing to solve this problem, supporting the blade so you can use it confidently. To learn more and to get 100 blades for free, go to hensonshaving.com/holiday.
The Bing Crosby Show. Welcoming you to the Bing Crosby Show, presented by the people of General Electric. Produced and transcribed in Hollywood with John Scott Trotter and his orchestra and Bing's guest, Miss Ella Fitzgerald. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Bing.
And then he'd row, row, row. Way up the river he would row, row, row. A hug he'd give her and he'd kiss her now and then. He'd tell him when. They'd fool around and then they'd kiss again, and then he'd row, row, row. A little further he would row, 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 row. Then he'd drop both his oars, take a few more encores, and then he'd row, row, row. Young Johnny Jones, he had a cute little boat, and all the chickens he would take for a float. He had girlies on the shore, sweet little peaches by the score. But Johnny was a Weisenheimer, you know. His steady girl was Flo. And every Sunday afternoon he'd jump in his boat and they'd steam. And then he'd row, row, row. Way up the river he would row, row, row. A hug he'd give her and he'd kiss her now and then. He'd tell him when. He'd fool around and then they'd kiss again, and then he'd row, row, row. A little further he would row, 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 row. Then this clever young dude kicked on that old heaven roof, and then they'd go, go, way from the shore, go, go, go. Thank you very much.
Real good, Bing. I'd say that was a very bouncy beginning.
Well, that's the way it goes, Ken. You know, some nights I bounce in, and some nights I droop in. So this happens to be a bouncer.
You feel good, huh?
You bet. And besides, I'm wearing some new gum-soled shoes.
Gum-soled shoes? Mm-hmm. What's the idea of the crepe soles?
I'm thinking of doing a private eye show on TV, boy.
Man, now there is what I call a real different idea.
Well, my show's going to be different. I'm going to call it the Whistler.
Bing, there's already a very famous detective-type character called the Whistler.
I know, but I whistle different than he does.
Oh, I see. Oh, by the way, Bing, how's your TV show for General Electric coming along?
Oh, you mean the January the 3rd caper, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's shaping up nicely, Ken. Shaping up quite well, yeah.
Well, you're going to have chorus girls, huh?
Oh, few, and also Jack Benny's going to be with us, you know.
Jack Benny, oh, yes, the violinist.
Not on my show.
Wait a minute, Bing. How can you stop Jack from playing the violin?
Well, I'm not too sure, Ken, but I think I've worked out a plan.
You have? What's that?
Well, I'm trying to get him suspended from the Musicians Union for 1 week, beginning January 3rd.
Clever.
That doesn't work. We'll just put soap on his bow.
Oh, I see. If you put soap on a violin bow, it doesn't make any sound, huh?
No, just a little lather about all you can. I'm quite an authority on this subject because I used just such a doctored-up bow on the violin I played in the Paul Whiteman Orchestra.
Well, Whiteman had you playing phony instruments, huh?
Sure did. Paul believed in keeping everybody busy. Morton Downey played a tenor sax, without a reed in it. I want to say one thing, too. Ken Morton, real talented boy he was.
How do you mean?
Well, he doubled on clarinet without a reed in it.
That was some gang, wasn't it?
Oh, what a group. Remember Skin, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, he used to play a drum without a head in it.
That could get pretty dull.
Oh, not the way Skin did it. He used to fill the drum with chow mein, and he played it with chopsticks.
Oh.
Wasn't that thoughtful? But, Ken, we're getting carried away here with reminiscing. I have a song scheduled here, the title of which admonishes us all to think. Think. Do it now. Think of one who loves you. Think of someone who cares. Dream a sweet little dream of someone after you climb the stairs. Miss someone and maybe someone will miss you too. Think of someone who loves you, and you'll be thinking of me. Think of someone who loves you. Think of someone who cares. Dream a sweet little dream of someone after you climb the stairs. Miss someone and maybe someone will miss you too. Think of someone who loves you, and you'll be thinking of me. Thank you very much. Guest time is here now. I must say it's a genuine pleasure to present a lady who is just about the prettiest set of pipes I've ever laid an ear on. The Decca recording star, Miss Ella Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Bing.
Ella, what are you going to sing first tonight?
I'd like to sing Moanin' Low.
Moanin' Low? I hope that's in no way an indication of the way you feel this evening.
Oh, I feel fine.
Good.
Just thought I might moan a little, though.
Oh, you're the gal who can do it. Mr. Trotter, will you support Miss Fitzgerald, please?
I'm feeling mighty sick and sore, so bad. I said I'm feeling sick and sore and so afraid. My man don't love me no more. Day in, day out, I'm worrying about those blues. Day out, day I'm worrying about bad news. I'm so afraid. My man, I'm going to lose. Moaning low, my sweet man, I love him so. Though he's mean as can be, he's the kind of man, needs the kind of woman like me. Gonna die if sweet man should pass me by. If I die, where'll he be? He's the kind of man, needs the kind of woman like me. Don't know any reason why he treats me so poorly. What have I gone and done? Makes my trouble double with his worries when surely I ain't deserving of none. My sweet man is gonna go. When he goes, oh Lordy, he's the kind of man, he's the kind of woman like me. He's the kind of a man, needs the kind of a woman like me.
Loved it, Ella. Gee, I really loved it. I tell you something, it's just a crying shame to interrupt your singing here.
I don't mind a little interruption, Bing.
You know, Ella, here it is December 13th, and, it's about time we sang Silver Bells. But before we get to that, I have a little unfinished business with Ken Carpenter. Well, just can't wait.
Well, I'll stand by.
Fine, Ella. Ken, shall we slip into our academic robes here in our mortarboard skimmers and snap the light on the lectern?
Oh, I'm always ready and waiting for this part of our program, Bing. This is the meat of our whole operation.
Meat?
Well, no offense, Bing. Music is all right, but well, you know what people want for a change of pace? Beau mots, sparkling conversational give and take.
You think the chatter charms the listeners, eh?
Oh, sure. Like our fascinating descriptions of the country's economy. That's what knocks them over.
Oh, I bet the economics professors really go for it.
Really?
Well, let's not keep them waiting any longer then. Carry on, Kenneth.
Okay. Well, let's see. We've finished talking about the partners of our economy, the worker, the customer, the government, the investor. Next, we move on to the corporation.
Why don't we define the term corporation from the legal standpoint? It's my department, you know, because I once studied for the law.
That's right, Bing, you did.
Oh, yes, I took torts at Gonzaga. I was extremely subtle with the summons.
Knew all the tricks, huh?
I even had a Sherlock Holmes disguise outfit. At any rate, legally, a corporation is an individual or several individuals acting as a unit and accepted by others as a unit. Could be you or me or a cast of thousands.
Mm-hmm. In other words, it's not just a building or an office or a laboratory. It's people acting together that bring a corporation to life.
That's right. A corporation is people. One example that comes readily to mind is, of course, General Electric. You'll notice I face toward the east when I say the name.
You perform a very graceful salaam.
Thank you. Yes, I do. I'm down. Of course, corporations can be in any kind of business, but General Electric is a manufacturing corporation. GE makes things, radios, refrigerators, turbines, jet engines, and so on.
Yeah, but all that takes money. To manufacture all these products and launch new ones, to carry on research and run sales offices, GE needs huge sums of money. Borrowed money, we might call it. Perhaps you recall our story about the mechanic who wanted to have his own garage.
Yes, how is that chap? Has he retired yet? I heard he won at bingo.
Oh, no, he's still in business. But you'll remember, Bing, that he needed money help from two of his friends to get started.
And that money that his buddies invested in the enterprise is his borrowed money.
Right. Now, any corporation, large or small, has to have this borrowed money to carry on its business and grow. It's the risk money, the venture money.
And if I may be obvious, the larger the corporation, the more cabbage it's likely to need, especially a sauerkraut factory.
Good example.
Wasn't that awful?
So these businesses usually sell stock to those with money to invest. They offer a share in the business by means of shares of stock.
Is that your stock answer?
Please, no more, Bing.
Can't get out of this rut. But look, Kenneth, there's a large responsibility on the management of the corporation using this money wisely. Both management and the employees have to work together to try to turn a profit.
It's a matter of teamwork, Bing, of democracy, if you will. Everyone pitching in to do his part. When they do, everybody benefits.
The deal on it, Ken, is that it works. We have corporations. Corporations have grown large and successful because they've proved themselves the most effective and efficient way to do the work that has to be done to benefit our whole economy.
Whether that corporation is a department store or a moving picture company.
Or even a hot dog stand down at Long Beach. Brother Everett behind the counter.
Oh, no, that'll never work, Bing.
Why not?
Eat up all the profit.
Oh, he's a buffet man, isn't he?
To sum up, a corporation is people working together as a unit. A business brought into being by the savings of some and carried on by the daily work of others. We have corporations because they've proved to be the best means to produce more goods for more people at less cost, and thus benefit all the partners of our economy.
Oh, you've done it again, Ken. You've summed up superbly. Now, friends, Ella Fitzgerald and I offer a salute to the Christmas season with Silver Bells, a song which, according to Mr. H. Tubby Guerin, the song specialist, has become quite a national favorite. You ready, Ella?
I guess so.
Boy, there's a guess that I'm not the least bit worried about. Silver bells, silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them sing. Soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas.
Hear the snow crash, see the kids rush. This is Santa's big day. And above all this bustle, you hear silver bells.
The corner Santa Claus
Silver bells
is busy now because it's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling,
It fills the winter air.
hear them ring.
You hear it everywhere.
Soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. Very soon it will be Christmas Day. Very good, Ellen. I guess maybe Tubby Guerin is right. That is a nice Christmas song, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. But I think the best popular Christmas song is the one you always do.
Well, thank you, Ella. You're nice to say so. I'm glad you mentioned this because Christmas is almost here again. I think perhaps I should sing that song tonight,
I was hoping you would.
Say, wait a minute now. How about you joining me?
I'd love to.
Good. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know,
where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be
Thank you, Ella. Thank you. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, John Scott Trotter is advancing on the podium. He has his baton raised, and he's going to conduct the orchestra in a very colorful and lovely arrangement of Terry's theme from Limelight. you, John. Thank you, and thank you, the members of the ensemble. It was beautifully played, and beautiful arrangement, too. I've got a number here I'd like to repeat. It's a number that was very popular last summer, but it still seems to be a lot on the air lanes, and the discs are being played a lot. The very lovely, very popular theme from Moulin Rouge.
Kiss, I worry and wonder. Your lips may be near, but where is your heart? It's always like this. I worry and I wonder. You're close to me here, but where is your heart? It's a sad thing to realize that you've a heart that never melts. When we kiss, do you close your eyes, pretending that I'm someone else? You must break the spell, this cloud that I'm under. So please won't you tell, darling, where is your heart?
Well, that does it for tonight. And folks, I just want to tell you something. I want to remind you of something, rather, to remember the Toys for Tots campaign sponsored by our Marine Corps Reserve. Every person across the nation who would like to help some unfortunate child enjoy Christmas should send a usable toy to their local Marine Corps unit. This year, please remember the Toys for Tots. Hope to see you again next week, same time, same place, when we go completely Christmassy with gay songs, carols, and other Yuletide selections. Until then, good night, and thank you very much.
Produced and transcribed in Hollywood by Bill Morrow and Murdo McKenzie. Tune in next week and hear Bing and the Rhythmaires when we present our Christmas program. The Bing Crosby Show is brought to you each week by the people of General Electric, who believe there is no limit to progress when people work together.
Breast milk science. It's a thing, and it's our thing. We're ByHeart. We're an infant formula company on a mission to get a lot closer to the most superfood on the planet, breast milk. Our patented protein blend has more of the important and most abundant proteins found in breast milk. We're the first and only U.S.-made formula to use organic, grass-fed whole milk, not skim. We make our formula in our own factories in Iowa, Oregon, and Pennsylvania, using a small batch manufacturing process that works to preserve the integrity of our ingredients. We ran the largest clinical trial by a new infant formula company in 25 years and clinically proved benefits like easier digestion, less gas, and softer poops versus a leading infant formula. We were the first infant formula company to earn the Clean Label Project Purity Award. And while we put a lot into ByHeart, there's a long list of things you won't see on our ingredient list, like no corn syrup, no maltodextrin, no GMO ingredients, no soy, no palm oil. ByHeart, a better formula for formula. Learn more at byheart.com.
The United States Border Patrol has exciting and rewarding career opportunities with the nation's largest law enforcement organization. Border Patrol agents enjoy great pay, outstanding federal benefits, and up to $20,000 in recruitment incentives. If you are looking for a way to serve something greater than yourself, consider the U.S. Border Patrol. Learn more online at cbp.gov/careers/USBP. That's cbp.gov/careers/USBP.